Welcome to my first hip hop video in months. I really took a bit of a break from hip hop. I always want to remain authentic to what I personally am listening to. And recently I just have taken a breather from hip hop, be totally honest, but I feel ready and I was itching to do another hip hop album again. And preferably I wanted to do an album of someone that I have not listened to an album by. So enter Denzel Curry. I have made one video of Denzel Curry about a year and a half ago, and it was on my now gone Patreon. I do not have Patreon anymore, but I was introducing myself to him, and I honestly just kind of forgot because the 5 tracks I did here, I have listened to those 5 tracks since making that video. So I asked over on YouTube if you'd rather I listen to the 2022 album, 2024, and this album won by a landslide. From what I remember about Denzel Curry is that he is from the United States and I think from the South, maybe Florida. That feels right. I don't know what his vibe is going to be for a complete album. I will get into listening to Melt My Eyes, See Your Future, and I will have my phone out as always listening to lyrics as well, or reading lyrics while listening as well. Yeah, you get the point. Okay, here we go. I will add 2 of the tracks I have heard from him are on this album, and I will call them out as they come on, by the way.
What I bought, penny less. I await the emptiness and lighten. 26 years on earth, my soul fighting. Habits that inhabit my body has took a liking to my lifestyle. Battling stress the size of Goliath. Slingshots plus hard rocks. These stones getting thrown. My temptations are amplified when I get alone.
Ooh, yeah.
Try to separate the action from the man. I don't suck in fight or flight. I'm deflecting my daily problems within my daily life.
Loving the drum.
Patterns of my own demise. Why I feel like hiding the truth is finding a lie. Dealt with thoughts of suicide.
Oh yeah, done.
Oh. Couldn't see it through my eyes, so for that I apologize. I'm desensitized, working hard to empathize. Taking effort, double overtime to change. Had to journal my journey and mistakes I made on the way. Manipulation to get what I want. Getting very distant after I got what I need. Writing, rapping, wisdom, whiskey, women, wars, and
we're
weed.
starting on a deeper note.
I keep walking. My eyes see imperfections within myself. Cracked images, bad luck.
It's a very brutally honest opener in the lyrics.
To the ones I hurt. It's time to get my spirit right on earth before my sins become an evil curse. Actions I pack them in these soliloquies. Just because
good delivery.
We're enemies. Thank you all for listening. Sending y'all with good energy.
I think we're riding this out for the rest of the track. I love how he's just laid everything out there in the opening track. This is one of the tracks I have heard by him because it was in his top 5 when I made my first video.
Got in touch with my soul, trading softly on the path down the rockiest road. Life isn't ice cream without monopoly dough. The property grows in value, and rightfully so. I gotta have it. I see the way the people get treated is problematic. Green like the Celtics, the ones that ain't making it overzealous. They show and tell us throughout history, earning cheddar. They form and break out nickel-plated chrome Berettas. The same old story in a whole different era. I'm watching massacres turn to running mascara. But anywho, for the pain, see what this Henny do. I'm hawking down.
I do enjoy almost conversational with a little bit more inflection in there. It's a good zone on the vocal delivery.
Clear a path as I keep on walking. Ain't no stopping in this dirty, filthy, rotten.
It is a shift. Vocal delivery shift, music shift, stronger bass. Take away stress, we ganja copping, blow it all out, it's all forgotten. He call her home, they get Mickey's popping, ain't no option for my partner, so the It is, I love love that whole part.
Then I said, fuck it, I'ma handle my business. I've been 180 to talk to one lady, she been regulating on how I feel. Describe it as raw and real. I'm dealing with all the ills. I'm tearing up like I'm on Dr. Phil. Ain't no use, you gotta walk. Ain't no use, you gotta walk.
There's like definitely more of an urgency at this point in the track, like you can't get the words out fast enough.
Watch my sins keep balling. I just gotta stay focused. I just gotta keep walking. Keep on walking, ain't no stopping in this dirty, filthy, rotten, nasty little world we call a home. They get blickies popping, ain't no option for my partners, so they resort to scams and robbing. Take away stress, we ganja copping, blow it all out, it's all forgotten. This is a cell cone sour film. Bullshit fly my way, I keep walking. Know what I mean? It's the new millennium. I look for God on the daily. Praying that the Reaper don't take me in the land controlled by Hades. I'm feeling hasty, yet I'm moving hesitant. The air, the water, and the food we eat is filled with pestilence, accompanied by famine and death. The image that I get is my president being a cunt. I think people gonna break fast and won't even make it to lunch. So every line that Curry drop is equivalent to a punch. Cause they smacked us in the face with that bullshit. Now I gotta focus on making my soul live. Worst come to worst, then I'm hoping my soul live. Worst come to worst, then I'm punching the full clip. The evil and the will to evolve is what I'm involved in. Hey God, this earth gon' keep revolving. Can't you see I'm lost here? Can't you see we lost here? Try to get to heaven, but we see that heaven cost here. My prayers are at your door, cause it smacked us in the face.
This one's getting definitely feels more. Gosh, gotta think back to when this was made, talking about, I think, the state of politics. Just like what it's like being in, what it was like being in the U.S. at that time. Oh yeah. I haven't really talked much about the production, but so far I feel like it's suiting the lyrics very well. Ooh. There's like just enough surprises in the tracks while also keeping a lot of consistency. The voice is in kind of a different zone.
The world is darker than the integration of a Brooklyn Dodger. All I need is me, myself, and I, and also my revolver. Crackers out here shooting joggers, trouble making fire starters. Still get paid to solve our problems.
There's a bit more grit and rasp in the voice.
I shot him, so the grandfather's bought him. So much pain I've endured, now I'm painless. I got the juice, my only friend is my stainless. My little weapon gave me power when I aimed it. It's for my niggas in the struggle, let us sing. Walk around the hood like I'm John Wayne, get a boy pain. We sing.
Yeah, this is a very deep album lyrically. We're talking about violence on this one.
I'ma give them what they gave us on the first grade.
That's why there's like a harshness to the vocal delivery. He's switching it up from track to track.
So much trouble on the streets that we need to buy a AK. Rock a mask for the whole day. We ain't trying to get sick, so we walk around with no face. The USA is a cold place. Cold world, we don't even got a North Face. They could be our last day. Drinking, I've been drinking on the AA. I've been smoking chronic on my Panasonic. Watching people dying, got me being honest with my savior. Keep that sickness away from me.
I feel like we're like still the same theme as the last track.
People laying down too many roses. Losing loved ones that be the closest. People run up with guns fully loaded. They might blow it. Any day could be our last day. So much trouble on the streets that we need to buy a AK.
A really, once again, great like cadence and melody on the vocal. Extremely dark lyrics.
Looking for answers, that's what I've been seeking. The ones with influence don't ever be teaching. Industry colorists, they need to cut the shit. Can't fuck with government, what can I say? Got me some other shit, can't fall in love with it. I say a prayer to not be the prey. Hoes with the drummer OD, then they turn around and throw their trauma on me. Blacks when the whites do the most. See your so-called revolution ain't nothing but a post, period.
Like really good one-liners on the track so far, especially that are make you take in a pause, stop, think. Okay. I think we're just gonna have like a instrumental outro. Okay, I think we're gonna get inside his brain more directly.
Classic Freddie Hubbard, these words are uttered like dairy cattle, making sure the rain lasts forever. I'm sleepless in Seattle, foot the gravel. I travel across the nation for ages. Even as I start to get older, this music is bathing inside the fountain of you. Surrounding the booth is water. My mind is flooded with these flows, so get the recorder. Created a different habit for passion. I find it harder to make an action yet.
Piano throughout this track. A very just like relaxed, chill vibe to the music.
Born of the resistance that birthed me, made music of everything. Bomb blast in the Pacific and let it run to the earthquake on the other side. Looped it. Will screams was fire. Harpoons and everything. Radiation make it sound analog. Needed something death could dance to. Changed my whole style up, so used to the slickness. Sorrow streamlined into story. Dancing alone in front of speakers. My whole life.
Because life's good, bitch. And you happy when your ass get rich. Blow my money cause I bag it. Got some troubles that these girls can't fix. We not struggle because life's good, bitch.
I'm staying on my mama couch, ayy. Told me get a job or the bounce, ayy. Never paid a bill, I cop an ounce, ayy. I could spend a 20 on a dub, but I can't even spend it on some shit I really love. I need some TLC, but bitches treat me like a scrub. I gotta drive my mama car to pull up to the club. Ain't nothing left to do, but now a nigga gotta hustle. I got the music, can't fix. Whole squad, everybody on the dick. More money, more problems, and we lit. All my exes Texas saying I ain't shit. Say get the bag, going through yourself.
This is kind of like a more of a bop along in the production, a little bit different from the other tracks.
Passing by me on the street, you should have seen. Can't swim, I got a pool and I'm a drown in it. Drunk on the water, they going clown fishing. I be on my own, don't be announcing shit. The chopper make beautiful music play around.
We must struggle because life's a bitch. Think you happy when your ass get rich. Blowing money cause I bag.
So I think this song's basically talking about, regardless if they were like financially struggling or not, they still have problems. The production sounded far happier on that track than you think it would.
Pull up on your bitch like way. Still talking sleep like way. Nigga on the road might stay. Home by years, still ain't took a break. I done did so much and still I paid my way. Good poker face, do that shit with grace.
Okay. Wow, the true trap beat.
Take a break and come back when it resonate. I raise the stakes, I put the fire to the flame. I put the hater shit to shame. Such a shame, they can't break a bitch for what they say. I wake up and I choose the money. They wake up and they choose the hate. Can't mimic the image, the pump, and I shot me a pump. Bitch, I pop in the trunk.
the trap beats. There's definitely like harder feeling to this track.
What you really saying? Nah, for real, nigga.
Comes JD.
What you really saying?
Ain't no way I ain't gon' Shawshank from out the shit. Shovel snow,
a little bit of a switch up.
I don't want the silver where she goes. I saw myself sinking, shouted slippery the slope. My partner prays a lot and slang like, oh, 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 oh.
Ain't no way, it's the way I'm living out my final days. I feel like Jay, chakra flowing through me like a tidal wave. Rivals made to be a slave inside my suicidal page. Watch them Paris with the H, we ain't where the Eiffel State. Niggas be getting famous off of infamy. Infiltrate the industry by using my life to write a hit. At first I used to fight the shit. Jigga Man made his first album at 26. I be training mind, body, and soul. You can't derail me. Trust between God and myself, they'll never fail me.
Ain't no way, niggas still doubt me after this shit. Ain't no way, been here this long and still ain't rich. I done done my savings and my dreams like, hey, oh, oh.
I feel like the album lyrically so far has been either self-reflective on his own life and success and past, or like just the general state of affairs around him. All very deep. Like there hasn't been like any lighthearted lyrics yet. So this is the other song I have heard from the album. Full transparency. But it has been a minute since I've listened to this one.
Stereo mask off when I'm back in the studio. Mac ain't make it to 27. Pox ain't make it to 26. Big ain't make it to 25. It's only right that I gotta get rich. Cut niggas off and I curse niggas out. Niggas thirsty for help, it's a motherfucking drought. Hammers, niggas, gangsters, killers, and scammers. We was out dodging bullets and cameras. When you broke, niggas won't throw slander. Get money, now your ass can't stand us, man. I want a whole lot of green hair, a pair of nice jeans. But since I was a teen, I be focused on the cream, want the clothes and the kicks in.
So I remember mostly the production of this one, but I'm kind of like re-seeing these lyrics for the first time almost, I feel like. The old and the new, past life and current life.
Everybody wanna be the man, I'm the nigga counting money in a backdrop. Oh shit, it's the nigga slicker than some lubricant, young exuberant, moving through the city where your Uber went. Rap elite, I'm top tier. Kill a game, then drop tears. Gassed up, I'm scarecrow, I reveal your worst fears. Niggas work hard till they own Star Island, but I won't stop till I own Star Island.
Yeah, definitely just acknowledging how vastly different his life is material-wise now. But I also think it's talking about how it's just like on to the next thing, like kind of it's going on to the next materialistic thing, like what comes next.
I spent my whole career
lots of piano on this album.
Women that use pussy for their persuasion. Chained to my vessel, saw freedom and meditation. Using medication will make the perfect escapist. They either live like Jay or die like Jah. Alhamdulillah, let Jehovah judge me on my flaws. My word is law, forever stick to the code. Stay bold and then switch it up when things grow old. All I have in this world is my heart and my soul. Lay my...
Yeah.
Life looking for validation in today's age, it would have led to my cancellation. Damnation for those, the good book opposes. Life goes to shit, thinking I smelt roses. Friends turn to foes and foes end up frozen. Act fuck with no man who don't take care of his kids. Off topic, out of pocket, all these niggas is trash. Fighting for crumbs of fame and some thought with an ass. Fuck them. Plan, plot, strategize is the task I realize right before I bomb first. You don't gotta love me, respect me, and fear me, and yes, you gotta fade me. Reward, this is the song I'll be singing. The song I'll be singing.
Man, this album is a lot to take in lyrically.
That's the smell of death.
What? Wow, this is not what I expected.
I got blood on my sword of my hands. He did like they made a mistake. That's what they all chose. Explode your head, you already dead. So you don't gotta ask why I had to make bloodshed. I get bread like breeze, smoke bomb ass weed. Need the shield cause I only see red light.
This feels a little bit mismatched. A little unnervy. Yeah, this feels a bit unnerving, mismatchy. Definitely, I mean, the title suits it. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, it's getting harder feeling. Trap beats.
That's why nigga don't flash shit, cause niggas pulling up with mad sticks. I'm the nigga walking through the mist, still report alive from the depths of the abyss.
Okay.
I'm too dedicated like I'm waiting no 6, but the only thing missing is a motherfucking wicks.
Just made it out the mud to wait in New York for the green with them pins like arcade.
Now the game is colder than the Arctic, sitting in the darkness, feeling like a starless night. So I gotta beat it like regardless, even though I'm trying to make a living as an artist. Anyway, I gotta be on punches like a marksman, or to be a rapper when they making you the target. Niggas in the field and they be drilling like a sergeant.
Such a quick delivery. So I'm assuming this is life in Florida. Such I'd say. Man, this is a dark one. Very dark. Ooh. Cool.
In a place where we can hardly survive and barely could thrive. My only focus staying alive like zombies revive. The second comment I have arrived.
This one's got a little pep in its step. Ooh. Ooh, this is a cool production. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, and we're back. There's just such great beats. Oh gosh, yeah. The beats. There we go. There we are. Oh, again. The vibe is very different on this track, music-wise. There's like such chaos in the music, and like a feeling of being just rushed, hurried. This album is flying by for me, so that's a good sign right there. Piano is back.
And my emotions is who started it. My personality always conflicts with other people. The good in me has never been conscious of seeing evil. I could be ferocious in my times of feeling feeble. Sick of life's ills, it could be short for illegal. Knowledge and meditation. Lord invited me to stay idly on this left side, so I can right my wrongs in these songs to live and let die. Channeling notorious, Machiavellian left eye. Son of Raw, speaking no horrors to see who am I. Top of leaders running with demons, turning to even always. Worst fears in a mason jar glasses. Next to all the dreams dreams and things I ever imagined. Book of magic, still a Solomon is a talisman. Speak my name in vain, it would be met with some challenges.
Adding a little bit more.
Cause you don't understand the word I'm saying. Forgive me for all I done, cause I be barely praying. The kid inside me always seems to man up. The higher power is within myself, no need to pan up. Believe in ULT the way your child believes in Santa. I display visions of a way for heaven on earth and hell on earth to fight for night and day. Apocalyptic host, conflict against my optimistic hope. The ropes around my neck, the golden chains for me to choke. My locks reflect the locks in the
love the production on this track. I feel like we're closing out on a stream of consciousness.
Find a way to illustrate my pain, confusion, cause you don't understand the word I'm saying. Forgive me, barely praying.
I really enjoy like the switch ups and the vocal delivery throughout all the tracks. Just switching up the cadence every once in a while, but keeping it consistent so it's so like earwormy and gets stuck in your head. It's good stuff. Good stuff on this album. For me taking a bit of a hip hop break, I feel like this was a pretty solid one back. I mean, no, it was a very solid one back because I mentioned things while listening, right? And whenever I talk about albums, it's like my first initial gut thoughts. Clearly, it's like a one listen. Immediately, as soon as I'm done listening, I just say stream of consciousness. And I really love, first of all, vocal wise, just an enjoyable tone. His voice is dynamic. It's not, you know how when I say dynamic, I bring up Kendrick Lamar a lot because I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, but you know how his voice goes crazy dynamic, the way he switches up his tone, delivery, and all that. So Denzel Curry on this album, it wasn't going to that extreme with it. This definitely felt more conversational, but still had enough tone shifts and delivery differences of whether it's like more full voice enunciated or whether it's more like gritty, kind of getting some attitude in there. It just felt like it was done in a very natural way to make it more like conversational, while still very much so conveying the emotion of the lyrics. And I love the cadence switch ups throughout. There's definitely different tempos happening with delivery as well. The lyrics, and I mentioned it while listening, this was a very deep album lyrically, talking about I think his own thoughts, mental health combined with his past and his present and the success, and kind of how just because you're successful, like financially, doesn't mean your problems are solved. But there were also tracks, especially I feel like towards the front half of the album, that I feel like we're talking about bigger picture things, violence, brutality, and I think just like the state of affairs in the US, especially for the time when this album was probably being written. It was getting just brutally honest, like his point of view on a lot of big issues, not only in his own world and his own head, but also the world around him, his immediate world, like in the US. Lyrically wise, nothing was like vain, nothing was lighthearted. It was all very much so real, not like an uplifting lyrical album per se. Now, production wise, what I liked about this album was each of the songs kept me very intrigued because they would be pretty consistent, but just enough switch ups or things were getting added throughout the track that really kept me like, ooh, like that's surprising. I wasn't expecting that. But there were a few trap beats on some tracks, a lot of strong bass on some tracks, some piano consistencies. Like there were certain things that were happening throughout the album that it showed a lot of production creativity and diversity, while also keeping certain elements happening on enough tracks that it made it all flow together as an album. Overall, minus like 2 or 3 tracks, the vibe was definitely more so chill with the production. Now, that doesn't mean boring. It just means it was more mid-tempo, and it definitely had elements to feel a bit more relaxing to listen to production-wise, but still being full enough to keep you intrigued as a listener to want to like pick it apart. It was a really beautiful balance, honestly. you're going to be entertained to listen to the production, but you're not going to be overwhelmed by it. And you're not going to be bored by it either. Those are my initial thoughts. I thoroughly enjoyed that Denzel Curry album. I'm curious to know how that one looks compared to either earlier albums or the one he just released this year. If you have no more knowledge of that, and if you've listened to his other albums, you can leave me a comment to let me know how this one is compared to the other albums. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to do so. And thank you so much for watching. And until my next video, bye.